Small cars are big business nowadays, and the all-new Mazda 2 has something of a mighty mission. It's the car that Mazda sees helping it get back to a pre-recession 50,000 annual UK sales, and so maintaining its 20% year-on-year growth. And you have to say, with the new Kodo Soul of Motion design, it certainly grabs your attention. It looks far more dynamic than its predecessor, with strong lines and bold curves. It really is a little trendy super mini. I've just picked up this new Mazda 2 from All-New Mazda, and the first thing that strikes me is how much more grown up it feels, both physically and in terms of the driving experience. And that's going to appeal for people who are moving to a smaller car and downsizing from something bigger and maybe more prestigious, because the new high-tech Mazda 2 still has all the equipment, technology and quality you're going to expect. It's 140mm longer, 20mm taller, and there's an extra 80mm between the front and back wheels, and that means there's more space inside. And the boot has grown by 30 litres to 280 litres. 60/40 split rear seats are standard on mid-spec Sport and top-spec SEL models. Lay them down and you've got 950 litres. The new Mazda 2 also features the latest Sky Active petrol and diesel engines. They're geared for efficiency, economy, low emissions. There's three 1.5 litre petrol engines rated at 75, 90 and 115 PS, and 105 PS 1.5 litre turbo diesel. The 1.5 petrol engines are peppy and rev freely, while the 1.5 diesel has a bit more low down pull, so it's a little bit more relaxing to drive. Also notice is how much more grown up this Mazda 2 feels to drive than the previous model. This second generation model gets an all-new lightweight chassis, but it's ultra stiff, and that gives it much better body control and bump absorption. Not only does the new Mazda 2 look better, but it also drives much better. The old model had a bit of a bumpy ride towards the end of its life compared to some rivals. This new Mazda 2 is right up there with the best when it comes to ride quality. And like the modern Mazda range, it's also very good to drive. It feels agile and well planted through the corners. Nice feel from the steering, and it really is quite entertaining for a super mini. The Mazda 2 cruises comfortably at motorway speeds, but it's also surprisingly relaxing to drive in urban traffic. The controls are smooth, the pedals are light, and it's a nice accurate feel to the steering, so you can just slot it in and out of parking spaces. And the mid-spec and top model of the Mazda 2 gets a 7-inch touchscreen and rotary controller, and a host of functions are at your fingertips via your smartphone. You've got access to free mobile content and audio feeds. Sport and SEL models are also available in satellite navigation models. Mazda 2 may have a big task for Mazda, but it's not going to sell in big volumes like the mainstream super minis, and that's also going to give it an air of exclusivity, and that just makes it even more attractive. It certainly is a good all-round package that deserves to be on your super mini shopping list. For more information about the Mazda range, visit www.donaldsgroup-mazda.co.uk.